Operation Overlord, more commonly referred to as D-Day, is the day that the Allied forces stormed the beaches of France on June 6, 1944. It is to this day the largest land and sea operation to take place. Warner Hamlet, sergeant in Company F, writes about his experiences. After we jumped into the water, it was every man for himself. I waded parallel to the beach with my squad because the heavy fire was directed toward the boats. As I was going straight towards the beach, I saw Lieutenant Hilscher go down on his knees as a shell exploded. He fell into the hole caused by the explosion. He died there on the beach. When I finally reached the edge of the water, I started to run towards the seawall under a deafening roar of explosions and bullets. I saw a hole about 75 feet away, so I ran and jumped in, landing on top of O.T. Grimes. As soon as I caught my breath, I dashed forward again, but had to stop between the obstacles in order to rest. The weight of wet clothes, sand, and equipment made it difficult to run. One soldier had run straight to the seawall and was motioning for us to come on. At the same time, he was yelling, "Get off the beach." Our only chance was to get off the beach as quick as possible because there we were sitting ducks. We waited at the seawall until it was time to cross over the path cleared by the wire cutters. As we crossed the seawall, Germans in pillboxes fired upon each man as he dashed forward. As we crossed, the ground provided more protection with small bushes and gillies. We took time to reorganize and plan to knock out the pillbox. First, we tried direct attack using TNT on the end of long poles, but this was impossible because the Germans could shoot the men down as soon as they saw them coming through the barbed wire strung in front of the pillboxes. We then decided to run between the pillboxes and enter the trenches that connected them. These trenches had been dug by the Germans and gave them mobility and a means of escape. We entered the trenches, slipped behind the pillboxes, and threw grenades into them. After the explosion, we ran into the boxes to kill any that survived the grenade. Rows of pillboxes stood between us and the top of the cliff. Slowly, one by one, we advanced.